David Moyes there, speaking to Sam Matterface. We'll get back on the Everton train in a minute, but first of all, Dave, how are you, mate? You good?
Hello, boys. How you doing? All right?
Hello, Dave.
Yeah, very well indeed, mate. What do you want to say?
Oh, mate, I'll tell you what. Everyone's going to think I'm mad because we're top of the league, but he has served up some dross there. And against Wolves. I've got to be honest with you, mate. I've been talking to a couple of mates on WhatsApp, Arsenal supporters. He has had 6 years, £1 billion. He's bought a £67 million striker that can't hold the ball up. He's got a nut. He bought on Jesus, who's 5'9", about 11.5 stone, and he's held the ball up better than our 6'2", 14.5 stone striker. The fella's not good enough. I mean, listen, I'd love to be wrong. I hope I'm wrong at the end of the season, but I just don't think it's good enough. I think that we're panicking. That's a poor Everton side, and exactly what Perry said. That's a penalty all day. Absolutely all day. So we've got away with one. I know we move on and people are going, oh, you're top of the league, you're moaning. But I don't look at it through rose-tinted glasses. I look at it from a point of view. Last 3 seasons, we have done exactly the same. We've got to this point and all of a sudden we stop playing. And all of a sudden it becomes nervy. And, you know, I was at Anfield when Mickey Thomas scored that goal. I'm that old, right? I know you need to get over the line once, people say, but he's had everything given to him that no other club would Arteta still have a job. And that tonight was absolutely rubbish.
Dave, I bet you're a bundle of fun being around Christmas, aren't you? Your team, no, honestly, are you a Spurs fan?
No.
Yeah, because what you just said there, right? The one reason...
I've had a season ticket longer than most people have been alive.
The one reason that we are where we are is because of Mikel Arteta. We were irrelevant before he became our manager. He's changed the culture. He's changed, like, the big-time Charlie got rid of him. Well, what do you want then, Dave? So we're top of the league.
I want him to win the league. I want him to win it.
Right, okay. So this is...
Now, we've been top of the league for 3 seasons.
Yes, but this is the time. I agree with you, because Arteta's got 18 months on his contract, and he knows himself this is the season where I said Arsenal have to win the Premier League or the Champions League. You're an Arsenal fan. Come on in a moment. You want to just get a grip yourself. Top of the Champions League and top of the Premier League going into Christmas. Are you? What would you rather be, Man United?
No, that's not a comparison.
Yes, it is, because that's where we were.
No, it isn't.
It is. That's where we were.
You can't say what would you rather be.
We were Manchester United, Dave.
If you start,
why am I arguing with an Arsenal fan? Am I going mad? Is this a parallel universe?
You can't guarantee. You can't.
Sense of entitlement does my head in.
It's not a case of sense of entitlement.
It is. What do you want?
We haven't won the league for 21 years.
Yeah, but what do you want? Your team.
Win the league.
Your team is relevant.
He's had £1 billion.
So every other team. So no other team spent money.
And that was so what? And they've won. Man City have spent money and won it. Chelsea have spent money and won it.
Yeah, but
Man United,
the rules are different now. This PSR, I don't know if you know, that back in those days, Man City and Chelsea could spend what they wanted with no ramifications at all. You can't do that anymore.
They've still spent it.
So you're not happy. You're an Arsenal fan. Have you seen his team win 1-0 away from him at Everton?
I'm not happy with the standard of that.
You're going to give your season ticket up?
Am I going to give it up? What? Why would I give it up?
Well, you got the ump.
But what? Because you're not. What? Because I'm not. Well, do you know what? That season ticket and the money that I've spent over the years gives me the right to have that opinion.
You have the right to have your opinion, but Dave. But
I'll just give you it. That's why you had the show. You've asked people to call in.
Yeah, but be realistic.
My opinion. I'm being realistic.
No, you're not. Your team's top of the.
Of course, I'm being.
Everybody's listening to you and going, "It's that Arsenal fan off his nut." Seriously.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
So you want Arteta out?
What? If he doesn't win it this year...
Oh, now we're coming down a bit. That's a bit... Yeah, exactly. So get behind them this season.
And spent £1 billion.
So was other teams. That's what you do to win the Premier League. And the squad we have now is the strongest squad we've ever had, right? So now, I agree with you, there's no excuses not to win one of the big ones. But where we are at the moment, it blows my mind that Arsenal fans are moaning. I honestly, it's like, go do a bit of yoga, have an ice bath and calm everybody down. Can you imagine, Dave, what Dave would be like if we hadn't won tonight?
Surely when you won the league, not every performance was pretty.
No, that's the point.
You had some ugly ones, didn't you?
Yeah, but the thing is, what happens, we played Everton at the right time, to be fair, because obviously Dewsbury Hall's injured then, and Jai's obviously, and Gabe gone to the AFCON. So you played Everton at the right time, right? But you have to get over the line in these games. because teams are sitting deep. Everton didn't come out. We should have been more ruthless with chances we had. Found a way to beat Wolves. Honestly, imagine sitting with Dave around the Christmas table.
I kind of like Dave. Wayne, how are you, mate?
How's it going, boys? You okay?
Hello, Wayne.
Right, mate. Are you on the same ilk as Dave, or are you somewhere else, mate? Where are you?
I'm getting annoyed with the Arsenal fans, to be honest, mate. They need to get behind the team, accept that we've had a bad performance, won the 3 points, which we haven't done in previous years. Yeah. We've had a bad performance and lost. We're still top of the league at Christmas. What more do the fans want?
Do you know what, Wayne?
What more do they want than 3 points and top of the league?
What Dave, who just came on, right? He is an Arsenal fan who's looking at that game, hoping that we draw or win, so he can go even stronger. Do you know what I mean? Even stronger.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
And that is ridiculous. It's not a fan. You should be behind your team. He should be in the stands screaming and shouting.
Wayne, just bear with me 1 second. Stay there for a second, mate, because I've got your manager with Sam Matterface, so let's get down to the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Here's Mikel Arteta.
Okay, let's go. Hello, how are you? Merry Christmas, 2 seconds. And we're live in the tunnel with Mikel Arteta. Congratulations, you're top at Christmas again. What does it mean?
Well, very happy to win the game in a really tough place. I must take the opportunity as well to congratulate every Everton supporter, everybody at the club, and everybody who has put any effort into building this incredible stadium, because it was fascinating from the entrance to all the way to the pitch, the atmosphere that created. So we knew it was going to be tough. I think we were quite dominant in big parts of the game, and without scoring the second or the third one in the big chances that we had, we knew at the end it could be tense, even though we haven't conceded any chances.
You like coming back to your old club, especially when you can walk away with 3 points, but it was a very tight game, very few goal-scoring opportunities. Why was that?
Well, because they are very well organized. The moment we open them up a little bit, we have 2 times we hit the post. We had 2 1v1s as well with the keeper when Bukayo is without a goalie there, and they save the ball off the line. So that's the margins in this league, and we expected that. We didn't concede anything, which is great. So very happy.
You mentioned that you didn't concede anything, and it was something actually that both David Moyes and James Tarkowski have mentioned, the very few chances that you give up. Is that going to be the secret to a successful title challenge this year?
Yeah, I mean, clean sheets put you in a great position to win football matches, and we've been very good throughout the season, even though with all the issues that we had in our back line. So great to the boys.
You've had a lot of injuries, especially in that back line. What is the current prognosis going forward? Is Gabriel going to be back anytime soon?
I hope they are all pushing to be here as quick as possible. So I hope in the next few games we're going to have a few back.
And a quick word on Victor. What will that penalty do for his confidence?
Well, it's going to help him for sure to put the ball in the back of the net for any striker. It's the most meaningful thing. So they have made a decision to give it to him. Great decision.
Who did that?
I don't know. Between Martin and Bukayo and him, I believe.
Well, congratulations. Thank you very much.
Mikel, you are.
Mikel Arteta there with Sam Matterface. Wayne, sorry for cutting you off there, mate. What do you think of what the manager just said?
Oh, it's brilliant. I love listening to the man. He's got it exactly right. Our defence, we only need to score to win at the moment. The defence today, I never once felt like Everton was going to score unless they got the penalty, which I do believe it was a penalty, by the way, Saliba.
Yep.
But I also think that the Everton player could have been sent off for denying a goal-scoring opportunity on the handball, because that ball was going to be planted on Calafiori's head. So decisions swing roundabouts, but on what Arteta was saying there, I like the sound of it.
Top man. Wayne, have a wonderful Christmas,
Cheers,
mate.
Wayne. Merry Christmas.
Take it easy, boys.
Take care, my man. Listen, keep them coming. 03717 223344. I can see that we've got plenty of calls. Want to hear from some Leeds fans as well. Great victory tonight. 4-1 at home to Crystal Palace. You're absolutely marching out the relegation zone. 6 points above West Ham. Get in contact with the show. How are you feeling about the new year? 03717 223344.